Hello, foodies! Welcome to the Caribbean Vegan Foodie. It's your island girl, Kem, and I have another delicious recipe for you today. Seasoned spinach rice, yes! Packed with veggies, full of flavor, and this one is going to be made in the oven, so you don't have to worry about messing it up. But before we get into the video, please remember to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell another friend too. Let's go! Before we get into the cooking, here is a quick run through of all the ingredients that I will be using. So I'm going to start out by adding some oil to a oven safe pot, and I'm using coconut oil, but you can use your favorite oil. Even though I'm using the oven to cook this rice, I'm still going to saute the veggies and the spices before I add it to the oven. Now that the oil is hot, I'm going to add in the turmeric, and I'm going to let this fry for about a minute on medium heat, and I'm going to stir it continuously to prevent it from burning. Now I'm going to add in the carrot, the scallion, aka green onion, thyme, garlic, and I'm going to let these saute up for a couple minutes. After sauteing these aromatics for about a minute or two, we're going to add in our bell peppers, and I'm using red and green, but you can use whatever bell peppers you like or you have at home. And this is where we see the flavor develop. The flavor begins to develop and to create that nice flavor that we're looking for in this rice. Now I'm going to add in the water, some salt for taste, and some parsley, some dry parsley. You can always use fresh parsley if you have any. And I'm also adding in a small piece of scotch bonnet pepper. So if you ever watched any of my video previously, you will realize that I don't use black pepper because I do not like the taste of black pepper. I do not eat black pepper. But you can always use black pepper, and you can omit the scotch bonnet pepper. I use a small piece, so I'm getting more of a scotch bonnet flavor and less of heat. Now I'm going to use 2 vegetable cube, and I love this brand, by the way. And you can always omit the vegetable cube and water and use some vegetable stock instead. Bring the liquid to a boil and remember to taste. And if you need a little bit more salt, you can add a little bit more. If you need a little bit more pepper, you can add a little bit more. And then we're going to add in our rice. So the rice was already rinsed. So yeah, I'm not just throwing it from the package from my Caribbean folk thinking that I'm just throwing rice from the package in there. No, it was rinsed previously. And I'm using white rice, but you can always use brown rice, but you will need a little bit more liquid in there. Now you're going to turn off the heat, and you're going to add in the spinach. So your nice chopped spinach, we're going to add it right on top. Now I'm going to add some butter to the top. So I'm using this vegan nut butter. It's made out of cashew and it actually tastes amazing. So I'm adding a little or a lot to the rice. You can add less, you can add more, you can omit it. It's your rice. Do whatever you like with it. Now the rice is ready to go into the oven, but we're going to cover it with some aluminum foil to trap that heat so that the rice can cook nicely. After 40 minutes in the oven, here it is. Nice fluffy spinach, turmeric rice, flavorful and delicious. So I'm going to use a fork to fluff the rice and to get the spinach all over, because remember that we had the spinach on the top. So we're just going to fluff it so that every bite have some spinach in it. See the people, delicious, fluffy, flavorful rice that you can have on its own or with anything on the side. I had this with some jerk, cauliflower, and some Brussels sprout and some plantain, and they complement each other perfectly. It was delicious. What do you think about this recipe? Will you be making it? Let me know down below. Thank you all for stopping by the Caribbean Vegan Foodie. Remember to like, share, tell a friend, and tell another friend too. Until next time, walk good.